Joe stepped back, eyes drifting down the corridor. Brandon stood there, arms crossed, pretending confidence but failing to hide the uncertainty etched across his face. The prison hummed around them. Voices, metal, footsteps, a constant roar meant to drown thought itself. "I need 2 people," Joe said at last, his voice cut clean through the noise, calm, certain. 2 who can handle pressure, 2 who can think when everything goes wrong. His gaze shifted to James, then to Brandon. "You in?" James crossed his arms slowly, his eyes hardened, not in defiance but calculation. "I'm listening," he said. Brandon swallowed, shifting his weight. "I ain't going down alone." Joe nodded once, no hesitation. "You won't." He turned toward the far end of the block. Poco stood near the wall of the common area, the fluorescent lights washing his face, thin and pale. Other inmates moved behind him, blurred shapes and low noise, but he felt separate from all of it. His eyes were tired, worn down, but still alive, still fighting. "You back in?" Joe asked. Poco didn't answer right away. He looked down at his hands, empty where his guitar should have been. 1 second passed, then another, long enough for the weight of it all to settle. "Yeah," he said quietly, "if we survive." For the first time since the gates had slammed shut behind them, Joe allowed the smallest smile. "We will." And just like that, the prison shifted. It didn't feel smaller. It felt possible. The plan began in whispers. In the corner of the cafeteria, Brandon and James rehearsed like men preparing for a stage they might not walk off. James leaned in close, voice low, precise. "Stay down, mate." He slammed a plastic tray against the table, not hard enough to start a fight, just loud enough to turn heads. Brandon kicked a chair lightly, testing the sound, the attention it drew. His pulse raced. "Too much," he muttered. Slow Joe watched from a distance, arms folded, unreadable. "You 2 are terrible actors," he said flatly. Brandon cracked a nervous grin. "Doesn't matter. It only needs to look real." James nodded once. "We scatter after, fast, before anyone starts thinking." Nearby, moving through shadows like a rumor, Poco slipped past tables and bodies. His heart pounded in his ears. He leaned close to a cluster of men, voice barely more than breath, almost a prayer. "Shh! Follow me, please." The noise of the prison swelled. Laughter, shouting, clattering trays, and beneath it all, a pact had been made. The stage was set.